how can you go into your heart and know into your mind? And who's the big enemy there?
Well, the enemy is simply the brain has created its own kind of separate consciousness in a way by us moving out of the heart. It used to be, let me say it another way, it used to be that we were in our hearts and the brain was a servant. We used the brain to create a reality that we could walk around in and share each other. It's harder in the brain to do this, or in the heart to do this. And so we created this thing to do this, to make this step. But in the heart, it's a whole different way of interpreting the same reality. There, you know for sure, when you live in your heart, that everything is interconnected, that there's only one spirit moving through all life. Even now, as we hold this conversation, if you're in your brain, you see me as being separate from you. But if you're in your heart, you don't. We're part of each other. There's only one consciousness in all this thing. It's always been one. You know, the Mayans say in Lakesh, it's as a greeting, it's you are another me. That's another way of approaching the great beauty that is in all of our hearts. What's in there is just, it's incredible. And so this is why I'm encouraging people to find their way into their heart and not use the secret that was taught. Just understand it. It's okay to understand it. It's even okay to try it. But just know you're going to get hit in the back of the head. But realize that there's a great thing that's inside of our heart, because when we get in there and we get into the tiny space in the heart, at that moment, you and God are one. And whatever you dream at that moment, because the dream is the creation process in the heart, the mind, the thought pattern, the thinking pattern is how the creation patterns begin from the mind. But it has nothing to do with thinking in the heart. It has nothing to do with it. It's a dreaming process. And you go in there and you're in there one with God and you dream an image. And that image can, under certain circumstances, and that's the part I would like to talk about next, of exactly how you can take a dream from within your heart and make it real here. Okay.